I'm gonna head down to the Rio Grande National Forest, and there is no fire ban there, just high fire danger. So if I find a spot where I can be safe and have a fire, that would be really nice. Well, this is a beautiful little forest area. We're seeing birds. There's just a lot more life happening in this section. Kinda hoping that we can see something up there. It does seem to be opening up. That's the problem with hanging out in the forest. You can't see anything except for a bunch of trees. And it's raining like crazy out there. I can already feel the mosquitoes biting me. Yeah, there's a lot of trail up here, so I have no idea where I'm going. This is what being in the mountains is all about. Will be my 6th night camping this season. We are in the Garita Mountains in Colorado. I'm not sure what kind of views or anything we're gonna see. Man, what a wonderful trip this has been. I would really like to have a real fire tonight. That would be cool. This is where it's at. It doesn't get much better than this. Well, we just got into Rio Grande National Forest, and it is starting to rain. I'm just gonna head up the trail and we'll see what we can find. I don't know, see if we can find a cool campsite or something. There's a lot of trails through here, and it looks like we're in store for a campfire tonight. As long as the rain gives us a chance. All right, let's see what we can find. So we're heading up Moon Pass, I believe. It shouldn't be too hard, but it's rutted out. It's got some steep sections, so it's pretty fun. There was a couple of trails that I was looking at going up, but there's a bunch of logging happening there, so I'd like to stay away from the chainsaws if possible, so I can get some audio stuff. We're currently 10,300 feet. There's a little bit of a taller area, but that's in the Garita Wilderness. We're gonna be on the backside of Lookout Mountain. So I'm just hoping that if it's a lookout, then you can see something. Okay, back on the trail. So I'm hoping this is supposed to open up here to a big meadow. Hopefully there'll be some campsites near there, and hopefully we can see at least something. It does seem to be opening up. Well, this is a beautiful little forest area. I'm seeing some stuff through these trees, but it is steep, so no camp spots. But I have a feeling we're gonna run into something up here pretty good once this opens up. Not quite down yet. Still chance of rain. Getting some sprinkles. When I was first getting into this area, I heard one weak little thunder clap. Maybe we'll kind of get lucky. It does seem like it's less smoky around here. See, the problem is I wouldn't mind if it was smoky around here. It's so dense that it might be kind of cool. It would be cooler if the sun was out, which I don't think is gonna happen. We'll see. I think we're kind of heading into this gulch. Let's see what kind of camping there is here. This is probably super marsh. Gonna be buggy though. Real buggy. I can already feel the mosquitoes biting me. It's just my hair though. Yeah, this may not be a place that we want to camp. Tight squeeze. I think I found the spot. It's not the best spot in the world. I do see a few mountains. We're sort of tucked up in the forest here. It's a cool campsite. I probably skipped 5 or 6 of those, but none of them had a good view. This one has a okay view, but to be quite honest with you, I think we're gonna have thick clouds the whole evening. So I just need to resituate the car. We're gonna have to back in. Ooh, let's see. No trees, no trees, no trees, no rocks. Whoa. Is that a toilet? No. Is that like a bushcraft toilet or something? No, it's just a log. Which I guess technically is a bushcraft toilet. And then we've got a fire pit right over here. This will be perfect. We're set, we're ready. Let me get this tarp set up before any more rain is coming. I feel like it should be done now, but who knows? Here we are, sunset here in Garita. Kind of pretty, but kind of disappointing in the photography factor. You can tell, we've got a lot of clouds. Sun here is just kind of getting behind the mountain right now, so it should be perfect light, but it's like a nice soft light, so it's not too bad, but I've been picking off a few shots here and there. Occasionally a little hole will open up. Kind of waiting for one of those spots right now just so I can get some light on something just to sort of bring it out from everything else. Down here, I was moving the microphone around because there's this really annoying bird here that's just constantly going beep, 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 beep. I'll play it for you. I think it's just a young bird and it's feeding time. It just got really annoying, so I moved the microphone to a different spot. And while I was doing that, I looked over and it's coming. Let's see. Beautiful, huh? Just fantastic. Yeah. This is what being in the mountains is all about. Well, I think I've got maybe a few more shots in here before that sun gets behind the mountain. And then try to set up some blue hour time lapses somewhere, maybe. Not the best spot for it, but hey, we'll see. It looks like the rain and things might be pushing out, so be a perfect evening for a fire. All right, we'll see you there. folks. Looks like we've had ourselves a successful day. We got us some beautiful photos, saw some beautiful scenery, drove some fun trails, and now we got ourselves a fire. There's just nothing quite like sitting by a fire at over 10,000 feet in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, smelling the trees, hearing the birds, just soaking it all in. It doesn't get much better than this. Thank you guys for watching this film. I really appreciate it. We'll definitely have a lot more adventures to come, so please subscribe if you want to see more of this. I think I'm just going to sit here and warm myself by this fire and wait till the stars come out. I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. Man, what a wonderful trip this has been. Last night I made my campfire and hung around it till about 12:30. Took that long to burn through everything. It was just a nice evening. Some stars poked out for a second, and then it started drizzling a little bit again and went away, so woke up this morning at 5:30. Unfortunately, there's really a few wide epic shots that are available in this little spot, so I pretty much shot the same thing I did last night, just the light was different. But you know what, there's a lot more to Colorado than those few areas that are super popular. You know, we get those towering peaks with snow on them and everything, and once you get up above tree line you can just see for miles and all of that. There's a reason why they're popular, because they are just gorgeous and amazing. There's lots of amazing places all over Colorado, so get out there and explore. I'm experimenting here using the cell phone footage. I took one of my ND filters from my Osmo and just taped it over because for some reason I can't get a decent image that's not completely blown out from this front camera. So if you see some of this little weird stuff, that's just light leaks because it's a pretty shoddy way of doing it, but it gets the job done. I'm still considering it a pretty successful trip. Got to explore some new areas, checked off a couple more forest surface roads off the bucket list. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but I have like a pseudo goal of trying to drive every Forest Service road in Colorado. I've got a pretty good chunk, but there's still a lot more, and usually when I go to a place I miss some areas, and some of the trails are just a little too rough for my basically stock 4Runner. I've still got plenty of time to figure it out though. In that regard, success. I'm getting ready here to finish loading up the last couple things and we'll get out of here. Thank you for joining me on this little trip. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Aaron and I'm in the mountains. Enjoy your week and we'll see you next time. Well, we found the monsoon. Woo! We Got out just in time. More hail.